What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu family of content. Of course, this is Cooking and Tailgating with Jobu. This is hump day. It's day number 3 of getting back on keto. I think tomorrow I'll actually try a pea stick and see if I'm anywhere close to getting back into ketosis. My wife, she's killing me here. She's killing me here. She's got heirloom potatoes here that she's going to end up putting string beans in. You know, we can't have potatoes here. But you know what? You learn to just change what you're doing. I've thought about trying doing something that I love. And I was inspired because today when I was at the store, I'm going to try this keto Arnold bread. Now this bread, it's not real big. It is really not very big at all. It is, let me make sure, it's 11 carbs a slice, but has 8 carbs of fiber. So that means it's net 3 carbs a slice, and it's 1 gram of sugar. So I'm going to get me 3 slices of this, and I'm going to try a cream chipped beef. Now, this is different than the way you would normally do cream chipped beef, because normally I would just use milk, flour, butter, and the chipped beef, and that's it. But can't do the regular milk. We need to go ahead and I'm going to use half and half in it. And I'm going to use cream cheese. That'll give me lots of extra fat there to go with it. The one thing that I don't have that I thought I had was some xanthium gum. That would definitely make it thicker, but I'm just going to put more cream cheese into it to try and get it thickened. So I just got a can of dried chipped beef, and I got some butter. I need to get some ghee butter because ghee butter is better for you on keto than regular butter is. But either way, you know, I'm kind of broke ass. Some of this stuff starts to get to be really expensive if you're doing exactly keto. Sometimes you're going to have to substitute, and sometimes I just use regular whole butter because the ghee butter is kind of expensive. And I was sitting here as we were going through the cabinet of some of the keto stuff that I've had in the past here, and I started thinking, because I love trail mix. But have a thing of cream cheese in here, let that melt with the butter, and a lot of times I'll use cream cheese in, like, for making soups and things. It actually melts up really well and definitely gives you the fat. This is probably going to be, without the xanthium gum, very watery. I might even cheat and use some heavier cream in there too, because that's kind of thicker. So let's bring you a little closer so you can see what this is beginning to look like in here. I was thinking, I've got these almonds that are wasabi almonds. Now, I made the mistake of finding out that they actually have a little bit of sugar in them, so I have to eat those in moderation. I end up having a lot of coconut flakes, coconut meat. That's good for you, okay? So I started thinking, okay, maybe I can make like a trail mix using some of the almonds in there. Put some almonds, I'll put some of the coconut milk in there, and I have these intense dark chocolate squares that I end up eating like one as a treat from time to time, usually at bedtime, if I've been good as far as my carbs and stuff go. Taking one of those up, chopping it up, putting it in there, and then I was looking at different fruits that you can have on keto. Raspberries are one of them. So I started thinking, I have a food dehydrator in there, and I would take some raspberries, and I'll find out what other kind of fruits we can have. But just getting some different fruits and just drying them up, and making like a trail mix, because you know I could definitely just like some regular almonds in there, putting some pepper in here and a little bit of salt. Some regular almonds would be great. The wasabi almonds, that way I can cut down on the ones that actually have the sugar, but giving a different flavor. The coconut meat, you know, it's naturally kind of sweet there as well. And the raspberries definitely would be kind of sweet. You know, tomatoes are a fruit too, but I don't think dehydrated tomatoes would be good in there. So I'm gonna pour some of this heavy cream, which is kind of thinner. I'm gonna I'm not gonna make a lot of this because it's just me. That is definitely thin, but I'm gonna go through and I am going to get some heavy cream in there. Because that's a lot thicker. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it's beginning to look like it. Not quite as thick. The xanthium gum would definitely help. I may put a little more cream cheese in here. Like I said, we're experimenting here. And this is my diary to let you know what we are doing. It's definitely thin. It's rich though. Oh man, if I only had the xanthium gum, that would be perfect. I'm gonna thicken it up with a little more cream cheese. So I've put like a half a brick in here. Yeah, also got me some broccoli with some butter and some salt on it. And let's turn on. Get ready to make my toast. So this is gonna be runny, so it's gonna be kind of like gravy, but I'm okay with that. So the thing here is I need to go to Target and get me some xanthium gum. Other things that you'll need: almond flour, coconut flour, are all things that'll help you with some of the keto recipes and things. Um, done keto cheesecake, which is actually really good too. I need to do some more of that because that's actually better than um, doing the keto ice cream. I kind of hate some of the pre-made stuff that's out there. It's just it's so processed, you know, and by the time you get it, it's just not good. So I'm gonna do 3 pieces of this bread. That'll give me, I think, 9 carbs. I've had my keto coffee, which that won't have the carbs in them. I've had, let's see, what else have I had today? I've had some olives. I've had a couple slices of ham, and I've had some, what do you call it? The pepper jack cheese to kind of take the edge off, and some almonds. Actually, this is thickening up a little bit. Look at this. Cream chip beef. Now, what you could do to get some extra fat, had some bacon in there. Ooh. Now, I'm going to go ahead and toast my real thin bread here. Bread's so small, it's going to fall through the grates. And this looks good. I'm going to put a little more pepper on this. A little pepper on that. It's just getting to the point where it's at slow boil. Let me turn it down. Look at that. So that's our cream chip beef. Bam. Let me help a sister out and say, yeah, those are soft. So I'll put her string beans. These are some of my mama's string beans. She's not doing the keto, which is okay. It's okay. We are both working on eating better, and we actually went for a mile-long walk in the cold, and definitely are both feeling better. And we're going to continue to keep doing this. All right, so I'm going to finish toasting the toast. And when that toast is done, we'll do a taste test and see how it tastes. Okay, so while you were away, you know I do a lot of stuff on the fly. I figured what I was going to do, personally, I don't like my toast too crispy because it tears up the roof of my mouth. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my bread up. And I'm going to put it, because it's kind of soupy, I'm going to make life easy. I'm going to cut this up in little chunks of bread. Let me taste a piece of it. Tastes like bread. Tastes like bread without any sugar. That's what it tastes like. Consistency is actually pretty good. And having the crunch like regular bread as opposed to the egg bread is definitely good. Okay, so let's see how this looks. So I'm putting it in a bowl and I'm just pouring it all on top of it. So that way, basically I've got a bread soup. It doesn't look bad, does it? And what the heck? I'm just going to put some of the broccoli on the side of it. So that way I can dip some of that in there. And there we go. So this is dinner tonight. I was going to make a salad with it, but I don't know that I need a salad. What do you think? How's it look? Let's see how it tastes. This, oh my God. It actually tastes richer than regular cream chip beef because of the heavy cream and the cream cheese. It's really nice. Actually, it's not bad consistency. It's still a little bit watery. The xanthan gum would definitely thicken it up, but this is good. So this is the end of day 3. This is definitely full of fat. Definitely got protein in it. And you have to look at that. Ooh, dip that in there. Yeah, this is good. So I see we've got a whole bunch of people on. We're over 200 subscribers. If we can get over 1,000 subscribers on here, I'll just cook live on the channel. So it's every day I cook. We'll live stream it, and then you guys can follow along that way. For now, we'll just go ahead and do a video on it. I appreciate everybody. Somebody asked me in one of the comments about the miracle noodles. I get those off of Whole Foods has those. The keto bread is just at your regular grocery store giant. But a lot of those things you can actually find online as well. So we're going to get through this. We're going to be healthier together. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'm going to go back and finish eating. I'll see you soon.